You let me go when you went off a lot. You let me go.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
First off, give ourselves a round of applause. We set up the studio nicely.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't look shit in post-production.
So, welcome everyone. Welcome to our special Christmas podcast. Get your ugly sweater on. Get your eggnog, right? That's the word.
Eggnog. I don't drink it, but yeah.
Eggnog.
It's an American thing.
Is it like raw egg?
It's Owen, for all you low listeners out there, I was talking to him about it last night, and he said it was like flour, egg, milk, cream, and rum, and Hennessy.
So it never gets like
Cooked. No.
Okay.
It's raw egg, flour, milk, Hennessy, and rum.
Like an egg cocktail, basically.
Yeah, it's alcoholic. Like apparently, like.
Always
But
thought
if you
that-
drink a lot of it, you'll just get sick.
Yeah, I mean, you're eating.
It's
you're
fucking
drinking
raw egg. So
Yeah, but like a lot of things have raw egg in it, or like not necessarily cooked egg in it. So
yeah, but if you put a raw egg in a cake and then you bake it, then you're basically cooking the egg.
no, not like that. Like for instance, icing. You get icing sugar and egg, and you mix it together, and that's
I never knew
how you
that.
make icing.
I never knew that icing was.
I'm not a cake person, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Happy Christmas. Hope Santa came.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Sinterklaas.
What the
Oh, that's
fuck
a
do
different
people
Klaus, right?
even want? No, that's a different one.
It is.
Wait, Sinterklaas and then the regular Santa ass dude.
Yeah.
It's different. Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
Sinterklaas came like fucking
come
5 days ago, 6 days ago.
On the 5th he comes, or the 4th.
5th.
5th. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the German one is the 4th.
Wait, there's a German. There's a.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a German
Nicholas is German.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
They're like a big family, the Klaus family, the Klaus gang.
Classic gang.
So we got fucking Nicholas that's early and shit.
Well, we're not gonna talk about Germany anymore.
Are you sure about that?
Am I sure about that? Well, probably not, to be honest. Not certain. But yeah. So today we're gonna talk about some of our Christmas traditions, our favorite and least favorite Christmas movies, Christmas songs. We're also gonna do a little bit of a year retrospective of games and movies.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
It's
fun.
gonna be a jumbo episode.
Get comfy, do whatever you're
Get
doing.
comfy. Go. Leave your family. It's Christmas Day, but
Go lock in your room.
we're your real family. So
Go lock yourself in your room, put your earbuds on, do your homework or some shit while you listen to us.
on Christmas Day.
Who the hell will be listening
My
to us on
recommendation is to not do it.
Christmas- okay, my bad.
My recommendation is to not do your homework on Christmas Day, and is if you're not with your family, spend Christmas Day with us.
Yeah.
Good
Also, if you can notice, Rob is wearing a very special.
I don't think this is the debut. Oh no, it's in the thumbnail of the
but
Gamescom video.
It's not officially on the podcast.
Okay, yeah. So this is the first time the GMCT sweater is
Yes,
on
and
the
it's
podcast.
unavailable for purchase. Just want to put that.
Well, I'm gonna say if you actually want one, just send me
Just DM him.
just DM me on Instagram. They're €40.
Before Jesus.
like the members of the channel, like, oh Jesus, that's a lot.
I mean, I think we just gave a rough estimate. Like, I'm not sure if that's gonna be like exactly.
They're like, oh gee, okay, buy it though, buy it.
Okay, so what we want to start with Christmas traditions or movies?
Let's start with movies.
Okay.
All right, so
Let's start with how Home Alone 3
Oh my God,
is
it's not a
as
good
good
movie.
as good as Home
It's
Alone
not
1
a
and 2,
good
and it's an actual
movie.
sequel.
It's not a good movie.
Okay,
It
let's-
is.
Okay, why do you think it's a good movie, Humam?
Did you guys watch it?
Yes,
Yeah, I've watched it.
I've seen all of them.
First of all, the kid actor is fucking good.
No, because it's not Macaulay Culkin. So.
Yeah, so that's the problem. That's why you guys hate it, because it's not Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, this really weird bowl
Yeah,
haircut,
you-
right?
Yeah,
Really
but-
stupid,
yeah.
huh?
Just saying, if he was in like the first Home Alone and the second, he'll be like the.
Yeah, but he wasn't, and he isn't. So
Yeah, that's why the fucking movie bombed. But
yeah, if
it's still a good movie.
if fucking Sylvester Stallone played Andy Dufresne, then he might be regarded as one of the greatest actors of all time, but he's not.
What
so.
is Andy Dufresne?
The Shawshank Redemption.
Sylvester Stallone was supposed to play it.
No, I'm just saying if we're talking hypotheticals here, all right?
Yeah, but still.
Okay, I usually rate Home Alone movies based on the like
The order.
traps.
I basically for me they're ranked in the order they came out in. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I think 2 is the
Did
best.
you know that there's actually a fifth one? Did you know that?
When did it come out?
No,
think-
it's a DVD only.
Home release. Home Alone.
Home Stallone. You guys see those memes?
No.
Home Stallone. Right here now.
Home Alone 5.
There's also Home Alone, which is
Home Alone.
There you go.
the holiday. Okay, so this kid's the worst one, just by his face.
2012. They're doing the classical.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God face. Or
And they
whatever.
don't have like Home Alone 5. It's just like it's a reboot.
That's a reboot.
Home Alone, the holiday heist.
What the fuck would you?
Macaulay Culkin should play the bad guy in this movie.
It's a girl.
Oh, even worse.
First of all, which robbers don't come with guns in the fucking house? Like first, number one and number.
They're
two.
family friendly robbers.
I mean, they're family friendly. Like, do you see the
Hey,
Family
listen,
Guy skit?
Joe Pesci is a national treasure, right? For every
I
country.
love it, like Joe Pesci when he like got Kevin trapped. He was like, "I thought
You talking to me? Huh?
you rat bastard.
Wise guy, huh? Wise guy.
Yeah, I've known you for 20 years."
I don't know that reference.
It's from Goodfellas, right?
I'm good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of classical movies that I've never seen though. I feel so bad.
I've been watching a shit ton of
I really
Martin
wanna
Scorsese's
watch-
moves. Like I watched Goodfellas. I watched Taxi Driver. And there's another one with Joe Pesci. I don't remember.
I really want to watch Clockwork Orange. Haven't seen it before.
I've watched the first half of it. I did not stop because it was too much. I just stopped because I felt like I was tired.
Oh, okay.
But it is a fucking weird movie. But it's like a weird movie that I want to keep watching.
Okay. Well,
There's a lot of. There's a woman who dies or
nice.
gets killed.
This is Christmas podcast, and we're talking about a movie where there's a mad rape scene. And it's great. Nice.
And also, there's a woman that gets killed by a guy dropping a giant ceramic penis on her.
Sick.
I'm not joking.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
So, American Psycho.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay, let's get back to Home Alone 3.
Is this an Halloween podcast? I usually rate the movies based on how good the traps are in the Home Alone, how creative they are, and how funny they were.
Okay, so which one is your favorite?
Gotta say the second one.
Yes, same.
Because the dude, because Macaulay, how was it? What was his
Macaulay
name? Again?
Macaulay
no,
Culkin.
Kevin McAllister.
Kevin Molester.
McAllister.
McAllister.
Could you imagine they call him Kevin Molester?
My funniest one is actually the most simple one, where he threw a brick from the fucking roof.
Yeah.
It's so weird how he's not dead, like in movies.
mean-
how those two guys aren't in the hospital or they're fucking dead.
The most brutal one is from the first movie. It's when Marv steps on a fucking nail.
Oh, yo,
They show
I
like
remember
his
that one.
finger like twitching up, and then
I mean, my favorite part of any of those movies is that current U.S. President Donald Trump is in Home Alone 2.
yeah. I think he tweeted something like, "Oh, everyone hates me, but I didn't see anyone helping Kevin in the lobby."
Anyway, okay, but you can agree that Home Alone 3 is below Home Alone 1 and 2.
Yes,
Okay.
but it's still
And
not
we can
a
all agree
shit
that Home Alone
movie.
4 is the best one.
No, fuck that, fuck that.
What was Home Alone?
But
for
didn't they
about
have like
again?
a smart in Home Alone 3? His dad was like rich and they had a
Yeah,
smart house
yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And
No,
that was like
wait, wasn't that Home Alone 4?
No, that was Home Alone 3.
He
right?
wasn't home alone. He was just at home with like the
His stepmother, right?
No, the butler, I think.
Ah, okay.
And then they just fought like two thieves, and that's
But wasn't his stepmother like a cunt?
I think so. I don't even remember.
They went on like vacation for Christmas or something, like his dad and his stepmother.
I think he.
What is with people forgetting their fucking kids? On
No,
fucking
they didn't, I
Christmas?
think in Home Alone 3 they didn't forget him. They just like abandoned him.
What the
They,
fuck
like,
is
they
that?
ju- they
They had a work. His dad was like traveling, and his mom was called from work, but it wasn't work. It was like the criminals, so they can have the home alone for themselves.
Ah.
But it turned out Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was there, so it was cool.
I don't.
The pretty
I
bad
I don't
robbers
think he was
so they
actually
cannot
in
fucking
there.
steal from one
Yeah,
kid.
from a kid. Yeah, I mean, have you guys seen that? It's a short. It's been ages since I've seen it, but Macaulay Culkin did like a short where he like kidnaps some people or never
What
mind.
the fuck?
I've seen with the actor that plays Marv was like he filmed a video like with face cam, and he was just like screaming like, "I'm scared, Kevin has me trapped. Please, Harry, save me." And it's fucking scary as fuck. Like he's playing a role.
They should reboot it as a horror movie, where like
Yeah.
Kevin McAllister wants to get revenge.
Cordo Digital did like
Molested. Because he changed his name.
To Kevin Molester.
I think they did something like this where he actually was like kidnapping the one that you mentioned.
Yeah,
And he was like torturing them.
yeah.
Holy shit.
I think he got. From what I remember, I think he got spark plugs, attached it to their balls, and like attached it to a car
Holy
battery.
shit.
from what I remember.
He was like doing something. Do you know the shit that I've been through? Like this.
So where are these actors now? Where is like?
Oh, Joe Pesci's still pretty famous.
Joe Pesci did the Irishman.
Oh yeah.
And Macaulay Culkin is like not in a lot of things, but he's like around. He does like interviews and stuff like that.
He's around. He's in there.
He's more lovable again.
Yeah.
He's like clean and
He looks healthy again.
everyone loves
Oh, he
him.
was
And he's
big.
fucking
Yeah.
40 years old.
Yeah, no, he was like on heroin and stuff.
Yeah.
A good thing he recovered.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
And the guy that played Marv,
Wait, who? Marv was the guy with the
tall guy.
beanie?
Yeah.
Or the tall guy?
the
Yeah.
tall guy. No,
Tall
Joe
guy.
Pesci was the guy with the beanie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The short guy.
Where is he now?
No idea. Let's check it out.
And
How about that kid actor from Home Alone 3? Where is he now?
Can you not talk?
Well,
Marv from Home Alone.
we're Googling live on podcast.
Oh, dude, he fucking
He looks bad. His name is Daniel Stern. He is dead. No, I'm joking.
No.
Jesus.
What has he been in recently? Let's see.
I think nothing.
Movies. 1990, 80. 2012, he was in A Christmas Story 2.
2018.
2018.
Game
Over, man.
Oh my.
So he's in B movies now. Or C movies even.
Wait, Game Over, man. I think that was in. Oh fuck. Forgot
Yeah.
where it was.
Yeah. So he's doing nothing at the minute.
Just like also one more thing. Home Alone 3 had young Scarlett Johansson. Just
Really?
that.
Really?
Yeah.
In what
Yeah.
role?
She was Alex's sister. Alex was the kid.
Oh.
And the mom from Home Alone 3 is hotter than the mom from the original Home Alone
Is who
2
now?
movie.
The mom is who now? I didn't understand you.
The mom from Home Alone 3 is way hotter than
Oh.
Home Alone 1 and 2. Home Alone 3. We're just Googling shit. I hope I can put this on the green screen. Home Alone 3 mom. Mim.
MILF. Just write MILF.
But like, is this a stepmom or the mom?
No, the actual mom.
Yeah.
Why do they look kind of the same?
They look
though?
the same though.
It
Yeah,
looks like
because-
this is the sister.
Because it is a sequel.
Yep.
Like
But-
Oh, it's a cinematic universe.
Wait, what? No, wait. She's supposed
No,
to be the
no,
same
no.
woman.
no, but like she has to resemble the same
Why?
woman because it is Home Alone.
So?
They try to make it as close as to.
Yeah, well, they fucking failed.
Yeah, and he had a brother and a sister. This is young Scarlett Johansson.
They failed. Unfortunately.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they fell
I
because.
was like, oh wow.
Yeah, because the.
Did she get arrested?
No.
Looks like her though.
Oh, she's alright.
And by the way, the mom from the original 2 Home Alone movies is a bitch. Just saying.
I really like how you
she's
wrote.
just forgetful.
I really like
No,
how you
she's a
wrote
bitch.
Home Alone 3 on Google, and you like fucking mugshots popped up of moms leaving their parents.
Okay.
They should be arrested.
So
Every
let's-
mom in Home Alone should be arrested.
So let's move on from Home Alone and talk about our favorite and least favorite Christmas movies. I don't have a strong opinion about my favorite, but I have a very strong opinion about my least favorite.
I don't watch a lot of Christmas movies. I watched one with Tim Allen where he supposedly he planned a vacation. I don't know.
How many Christmas movies with Tim Allen in?
I don't know. It was a weird one because he planned to go on a vacation
Mm-hmm.
and he got he got his skin tanned, and then his daughter is like, "Oh, I'm gonna come with my
I think
boyfriend.
I know about this.
Come with my boyfriend," and then like you have to meet them, and he's like, "Oh no, I don't want to cancel the thing." It's just weird.
Oh, I've seen this. What's that called, man? Does he have like a feud with his next door neighbor as well?
Yeah,
About like
don't
the
remember
Christmas
that.
I
decorations?
think so.
Yeah, I know.
And then they-
Christmas with the Cranks.
Probably.
I
and
think
then
that's what it's called.
He meets a guy like under a bridge in somewhere. Like he's selling. Oh, I think his wife meets him. He's selling like umbrellas or whatever, and he's like, keep your eye peeled for."
Yeah, it's Christmas with the Cranks.
Keep your eyes peeled for Santa, and then a thief comes into the house during the Christmas party, and then the guy who like was selling umbrellas is like, he's Santa. And he just beats the shit out of that guy.
Wait, is this your favorite or least favorite?
No, it's just like one of the other the Christmas movies that are not Home Alone. That
Oh,
I
yeah.
But you
watched.
watch it on TV, right?
Yeah.
So-
Like, who the hell downloads Christmas movies?
No, well, I know. Like my stepmother really loves Christmas. Like is obsessed with Christmas. So like from a Christmas channel starts in Ireland, like a movie channel in September, and that is literally all that's on in her house from September till the end of January. She loves Christmas. She loves Christmas movies, everything. So I've seen like a lot of Christmas movies.
Like your grandma already started putting Christmas decoration mid-October.
So there's this one movie, and it is easily the worst and most. So Christmas movies are supposed to be like kind of happy, right? They're supposed
Yeah.
to
They're all
like
family friendly.
they're supposed to come around at the end. Like even It's a Wonderful Life comes around at the end and stuff. Like even though it's kind of sad throughout, then it comes around and like. They're supposed to like maybe there's like tough times and then everyone's happy family again. Yeah, well, I watched the most fucking depressing Christmas movie in the world. It's called Driving Home for Christmas.
Drive it home.
And guess what? No one fucking makes it home for Christmas.
Oh,
Oh, that's what
but
you
how
said.
how do they celebrate it then?
So there's people already at home. It's set in the 40s, so World War II is going on.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Why?
So it's like the mother and father, they're old, and then like older kids, so like older children, so they're like in their 20s and 30s. There's like a couple of them already at home. There's one guy who works in New York City, and he's got to drive home. On his way home, his car breaks down. He meets this woman, and like it's kind of happy, I guess, they meet, but he doesn't make it home for Christmas. They can't repair the car in time for Christmas, so he doesn't make it home. Then his brother, who's at war, dies on Christmas Day.
Oh,
Like they get the
fuck.
notice on Christmas Day that he died, and like just never comes around. They're just like at the end of the movie, they're kind of just like, oh well, and it ends.
Merry Christmas,
Yeah,
everyone.
it's more or less like the people that were there. They're like, we made it work in the end. We tried to eat Christmas dinner together, but like the mother was fucking depressed because one of her sons didn't make it home. One of her other sons is dead. Like
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Happy holidays.
the worst Christmas movie, and the song "Driving Home for Christmas" is not even in it.
Oh.
So
Is it like a movie like
I think it was straight to TV. I'm not sure.
yeah, but was it actually made in the 40s or
No, I
like
think it's just set in the 40s. It's older though. I think probably made in the 70s.
okay. That is fucking
Depressing as shit.
That's funny. It's healthy.
Yeah, it's the worst fucking Christmas movie ever. Because like when you sit down and watch a Christmas movie, you're like, oh yeah, let's watch a Christmas movie. It'll be feel good, families together, and then it's like they fucking push a fucking Quentin Tarantino movie down your neck and try to make you sad.
Like, okay, so usually in Bulgaria we have this specific time where there's only Home Alone. They always air
all of the Home Alones.
Yeah, all of the Home Alone.
We have that for It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh.
They show it on Christmas
Every
Eve.
Christmas.
On Christmas Eve, yeah, always show it.
I think they only show Home Alone, although we don't watch it. We're just like
You just leave it on TV and just you guys have dinner and stuff like that, right?
probably, but we also like I think Christmas Eve we will watch it all three movies because
All 5 movies.
All fine.
no, we could not like we had 4 playing on the TV, and me and my dad tried to get ourselves invested in it, but we just couldn't. It's like my dad, even when it's a shit movie, is like, oh, I enjoyed it. It's the first time we're like, that's the shittiest movie I've ever watched.
What was it about though?
Well, you should show them Driving Home for Christmas.
No, no.
What was Home Alone 4 about though? I remember it was about a rich kid.
No, this Home Alone 3, it's the same kid from Home Alone 3, right?
No.
No?
It's another kid.
I think Home Alone 4 and Home Alone 5 are like reboots.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But Home Alone 4 came out like 90 fucking... Or like, not 90, 2002 or 2003.
Nah, it came out 2000. Home Alone
4.
4. Oh, 2002.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why are they all doing the fucking
Because
face?
it's the famous thing from like the original.
Oh, it is labeled Home Alone 4.
Yeah.
No.
Taking Back the House.
Look at the ratings, IMDb.
2.6 out of 10. Big rip.
Okay, how is Home Alone 3 rated?
4.6.
It should be- it should be-
29,
Oh,
20, 1.8 out of 5 on
Oh.
Movie Master, 29% on Rotten Tomatoes. Home Alone 2, this one's going to be very highly rated. 33%! What?! You said this is your favorite one anyway, though. It's got 33%
Yeah, like-
Rotten Tomatoes.
Just
About Home
to
Alone.
show you how
Home
like
Alone 1?
fucking
63% Metacritic, 65%.
even Home Alone 1 is like 65.
These are like all-time great fucking Christmas movies.
Classics.
I think my favorite Christmas movie is, aside from Home Alone, because Home Alone's probably my favorite, is probably Santa Claus, the first one,
Santa Claus.
with Tim Allen.
I don't watch a lot of.
Have you never seen it?
I watched a
love
lot of Cartoon Network specials.
It was Santa Claus is really good. It's like this guy, like it's Christmas Eve, and he's like a toy maker, right? Like he's a toy executive at a toy company,
Oh, I think I've seen.
and he's like divorced.
He's like legit with the beard.
Yeah. And he like so then like Christmas Eve he hears something hit his like he doesn't believe in Santa. He's like yeah whatever it's bullshit or whatever. Obviously.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And then like he hears something hit his roof on Christmas Eve, so he climbs up on the roof and he kills Santa. by an accident.
Oh, he kills the real
Yeah, he pushes him off, and then he's like, oh shit, buddy, you. Oh no, I think Santa falls off the roof or something, or he maybe pushes him a little bit. He's like, he thinks he's a robber, so he like pushes him or something, some stupid shit.
He gets him on the head.
Yeah.
Head choke, like, oh, fuck.
Anyway, so he looks in his jacket and he finds this like business card or something, and now it says like the Santa Claus, and he explains what it is, and now he's Santa because he found Santa's body, and then Santa disappears and the jacket is there, so he has to like do the rest of Santa's shit for the night and like deliver the rest of the presents.
And the cycle continues.
I remember a Christmas movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Twins?
No,
I remember.
Twins is actually a good
That's
movie.
set at Christmas though, right?
No,
I know which movie you're talking about.
He goes on a search to buy his kid like one toy that he
Yeah,
loves,
I've seen this
and
as
then
well,
he
yeah.
turns out like there's a parade or something, and he actually plays the character that his kid likes.
Mm-hmm.
It is so absurd. There's like a cameo from Big Show in it. Like he goes to the toy factory, and they're all people like dressed as Santa, or maybe they are like actually Santa, and then he just like fights them all. And then at the end he gets the toy. He goes on a fucking fighting jet, and he drops down like almost like this close to Earth, and he opens the window to tell someone something in a fucking fighting jet.
What the
and
fuck?
then he closes it again so like he can keep fighting people. It is so absurd, but I just like, I gotta get the toy for my kid. There's no chopper, let's get to the jet. I think he ends up being the toy that his kid like. Oh, I think it's his step kid, because like he tries to like appeal to the kid, and kid just like doesn't like him. And then he's like, oh look, I'm the toy that you like, and
I'm the toy master.
and then the kid loves him or something.
That was pretty easy.
I think my favorite movie is an animation called A Christmas Carol. It was with Jim Carrey in it.
Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah.
You know it? It's pretty nice.
I mean, can I be honest? Controversial opinion: The Polar Express fucking sucks.
I haven't watched
It's
it.
with Tom Hanks.
It's super long and boring.
Yeah.
It's Tom Hanks and Tom Hanks and Tom
Oh,
Hanks
and Tom
Hanks.
Hanks.
The animation was so weird.
Yeah, it's a weird style.
It was like I heard it was like a good pioneering movie, but why did Tom Hanks play every single character?
It's also like 4.5 hours long or something.
What?
No, it's like 2. It feels like it's 4.5 hours long.
You went from 4 to 2 real quick.
Nothing actually happens in it, but it's like 2.5 at least.
1 hour and 40 minutes.
Oh my! It feels so much longer than that.
Elf is a good movie actually.
It did better than fucking Home Alone 2, dude.
Elf. Oh shit! I forgot about Elf.
Yeah, it is a good movie.
Oh man,
Carol.
that's a great movie. Yeah, it's a fantasy romance
it's
movie.
directed
apparently.
by John
Favreau.
Favreau.
Good. Nice future.
Do you guys know that Will Ferrell has a skit of child trafficking?
What?
Really?
Yeah, there's a skit of him.
On SNL?
Yeah, I think Adult Swim. Not sure.
Okay.
You should fucking check it out.
I love how like when we googled Home Alone, we had like Home Alone 4, Home Alone, Home Alone 2, and
Dora
the
Dora
Lost
the
City of
of
Gold.
Gold.
Home Alone 3.
Yeah, it's saying which movie. This is a rank of how good in order of like quality movies.
Maybe some of the
Home
actors
Alone,
are in the new
Home Alone
ones,
4,
though.
Home Alone, Home Alone 2, Home Alone 3, or Home Alone 4. Whatever.
Stylized as Home Alone with like the E only in small letters.
Home Malone,
Home Alone.
Put in a picture of Home Alone. right
Home
here.
Alone, and
Okay, let's
Home
just do-
Stallone.
Let's just do the Home Alone post for the thumbnail.
Okay, so like to move this off being the Home Alone podcast, favorite and least favorite Christmas songs.
I don't
Mariah
listen
Carey.
much to
What's your favorite or least favorite?
Least favorite.
My
Because it's really in my
because
head.
like
So annoying.
so overexposed.
my favorite is Last Christmas by Wham.
I don't listen a lot to Christmas songs, but I like White Christmas.
My favorite is Shake It Up, the fucking commercial type of song.
What?
His name is the group is named Train, and I think this is how it goes. Shake
Is
it
it
up,
actually a Christmas
shake
song?
it- Yeah, it's a Christmas song. It's like more modern, but it's in every commercial almost when Christmas comes.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Mine is called the one that I like is if you remember from Home Alone 1 when Kevin is like taking care of himself, is singing to the mirror. That's the Christmas.
Is that a
song.
Christmas song?
Yeah, it's called White Christmas,
Okay.
and it's sang by 5 black people. I'm not
Nice.
joking.
Yeah, Last Christmas by Wham is my favorite. It's just an all-time classic. You know, Big George Michael.
Yeah.
I like the Silent Night rendition in Drake and Josh.
I don't even remember that.
Like
my
there's-
my least favorite song is probably Frosty the Snowman.
I don't listen a lot.
It's so
to
shrill.
Christmas
Yeah, we don't
songs.
listen.
Frosty the Snowman. Fuck off, kids.
So let's talk about traditions. So
That was a quick segment.
I mean that was a.
It's almost 30 minutes.
How
I
do we
mean,
fucking?
There's some songs one.
Yeah, it's just it's Christmas
like
songs.
whatever.
It's just
Let's move on.
it's
move
almost
on.
like we're forced to listen to them. So like, there's no favorite.
It's in every supermarket, every mall.
Christmas, I give you
When you're
my
getting
heart.
your stupid headphones or getting a present. I'm really bad at getting presents for everyone. How about
I don't have any money to get anyone presents this year, so
I just give people money.
So when you go back home, you're like,
no, like legit, I am the present. No, like, I don't have like I have. We do Secret Santa with my family. That's the only gift I'll be able to afford to buy.
I am
budget.
I am the
50
present. I am the past. I'm the future.
what?
Nothing.
So
I just give people money.
what is
That's
your
easier.
what is your tradition in Ireland? Do you have like special
Yeah.
crazy stuff that you
We
guys do during
I think I've read about it. They have like a giant Christmas tree made of potatoes.
Yeah.
Christmas? What the?
No, we do, obviously fucking not, Nigel.
Oh, okay, shit. Well,
And,
I don't know.
And
I don't
they
believe anything at this point.
they cook a lot of casseroles with beer.
Okay, what is it?
Okay, so I think the way they do it in the Netherlands is really fucking strange. But we got on that
Strange?
later. It's weird.
I don't know.
We'll,
Actually.
we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Talk about that later. In Ireland, so Christmas Eve, you will probably you'll probably spend the evening with your family, but you might earlier in the day around 3 or 4 go for some drinks with your friends. Then on Christmas, it's like Christmas Eve, you just spend together. You have like a meal with your family, like a not such a heavy meal, like maybe some finger food and some drinks. Then, like for me, like there's no real kids left in my house anymore. It's just so we go to bed around midnight, 1 o'clock, something like that. And then we get back up anytime whenever everyone's awake. Go down. We have a tradition in my house where it's youngest person goes in the room first. So it goes like youngest person, second youngest, second oldest. But this was 4 of us, and then you have to like cover each other's eyes so that the oldest person like can see everything,
Yeah.
but the younger people can't see anything. Like,
Oh,
and
that's
you walk
nice.
in, see, because my mom like sets up the room with the presents in like a certain way and stuff.
Oh, that's nice. That's really good for bonding.
And then we open the presents, and then we like what I do is we either stay at my house or go to my granddad's house. Like, so we haven't gone to my granddad's house in 11 years. This is the first time. No, like
Sounds like that movie.
no, on Christmas Day we haven't gone in 11
Oh,
years.
okay.
On Christmas Day we have been to my granddad's house, like, but in on Christmas Day. But this year, all my family's coming home from everywhere that they live. So we have family in Australia and stuff like that. So they're all coming home. So we're going to my granddad's house. So like this Christmas, we'll do that in the morning at my house. Then we'll drive to my granddad's house and stay there for the day, and leave there at like 1 or 2 o'clock at night.
That's nice.
Come back home, and then on the day after, we call it St. Stephen's Day.
Oh, what day?
St. Stephen's Day.
Saint Stephen.
Yeah.
And
And what I do, this is unusual because my parents are divorced. I go to my dad's house on St. Stephen's Day, have Christmas dinner with him again, and then I go out with my friends in the city. It's one of the biggest nights of the year to party.
No. But traditionally, what are you supposed to do on Saint Stephen's Day? Just partying?
Eat with your do Christmas dinner again. Basically, is a tradition,
Oh, that's nice.
and just kind of chill.
In Bulgaria, we have a couple events happening before Christmas Eve, and usually somewhere around November or October, I forgot. It's like stuff that are coming, like people connected to Christmas, our Christmas in Bulgaria. So we have a special day of a saint. I forgot his name. Fucking forgot. Whatever. We have like tons of saints.
Saint unimportant.
Yes.
Saint
Saint
Alexander
001 or
Alexander
Saint
Rusev.
Saint Alexander Belenkov.
Miroslav.
We have this tradition so there's people like lots of people surrounded around the lake, and people's dressed in special clothing. There's a priest there that holds a special cross. He throws it in the lake, and the people that are dressed in the uniforms have to jump in this very fucking cold lake and have to get the cross back. And whoever gets the cross, he has like good luck for the whole year.
he becomes Jesus.
He becomes he like walks on water. he like goes back.
He can walk back.
Yeah, he can walk back like everyone like drowning. He's like
And the
walking
rest
back.
just freezes to death.
The rest die.
Yeah. The other tradition that we have are people dressed in like very scary costumes, like fur, scary masks, lots of bells. Everyone
Alexander
dances.
Rusev.
Yeah, everyone jumps around and dances. And, like there's like 100 people on the field that are doing that, and like it gets super loud, and that's because the sound generated from the bells, like it's supposed to get rid of the bad spirits, stuff like that, which is nice. And that's about it. I think those are like the two most.
What do you do on the 25th of December?
I think what everyone does, to be honest. Oh, okay, on the 24th, on Christmas Eve, we don't eat meat.
Okay.
We eat only vegetarian stuff, and on the 25th we can eat whatever we want.
Only meat.
Like whatever you want, like only meat.
Like you're only allowed to drink like melted down fat and everything.
Oh, like blood sausages and shit.
Oh no, blood sausage is so good though. Oh.
I hate blood sausage.
Love it. It's the best sausage.
What are the foods that you like that nobody of your friends likes?
Like here or in Ireland?
Like
In general.
In general?
Like blood sausages.
Five
Who
Guys.
the hell? Five Guys.
No, a lot of my friends like Five Guys. You're my only friend that doesn't like Five Guys. Even Glenn likes it, even though he got sick from it. So
Wait, what is Five Guys?
it's a burger place
Shitty one.
Oh, I
as
know
well.
one. There's one in Eindhoven.
in Utrecht as well.
Oh, really? But
It's
isn't
really
isn't
good.
it an American one?
Yeah,
like
it's
American
really fucking
fast
good. It's so
Shit.
good.
Looks like a diner and shit. Looks
Yeah,
pretty nice.
it's super
It
good.
looks good, but like.
Super good. Are you flying from Amsterdam? You flying from Amsterdam?
From Eindhoven.
Oh, you can get one.
If you
I
have
think
get-
there is
You
Five
should
Guys.
get one. It's good. It's
But is
expensive.
it,
but
it's
good.
expensive though.
It's good though.
Is it? Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Big recommend.
Big
The
recommend.
bacon is like the best. It's so crispy. Oh.
It's actual bacon.
Anyway, well, no, like, see, because it's like I can say for my friends here they don't like something, but like all my friends in Ireland, we all eat the same stuff. So
Yeah, all right. How about you, Mom? Or you're pretty generic. with your food?
Christmas Day is what also he needs to answer.
Christmas.
What you do for Christmas?
Oh yeah.
We actually open the presents on Christmas Eve
Mhm.
because like we don't necessarily have a Christmas Day. We don't celebrate it. Like Christmas Eve is our Christmas, and then that's it. Next day is like, oh hey,
Oh, really?
yeah.
That's strange.
I mean, officially we don't celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, at all. So.
Yeah, but that's how we do it. We have like a giant dinner on Christmas Eve.
What's on the menu?
I think steaks. A lot, half Dutch food, half Arabic food.
Okay.
But both of them are pretty much good. We celebrate with my Dutch grandma, and my cousin from Germany comes as well. And it's just a good day because I get money. That's it.
I mean, that's the most cheapest way to give someone a present. Just give them money.
And the thing
It's
is,
the cheapest, but it's like, what could you do? You know.
nobody knows what I want. We're like, hey, what do
Yeah.
you want? I'm like, just give me the money, then I'll
Yeah.
buy whatever the fuck I want. Because if I tell them what I actually want, they won't be able to afford it. Like what I want now is a VR headset. And if
everyone wants a VR headset.
if I tell like, oh, I want a VR, like, no, just take fucking deodorant. That will work.
like one of those packages of deodorant, like has a
I
deodorant, a perfume, or
I
something.
always get like 4 of those as well.
I hate getting deodorants.
I
It's just, it's so lazy.
See, for me, it's not even good because I can't even take it back with me. They just stay in Ireland.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I did get a travel pack from my stepdad last year, which was useful
Mm.
because I was able to take it back.
Oh damn! I really want a VR headset. Me and my girlfriend are planning to get one. Are you getting the? Do you want the Index? Are you planning on getting the,
the index is so fucking
expensive.
So
expensive.
I think it's because
I think I'm gonna get the Quest.
the Quest.
because-
Really?
Isn't
yeah.
that really bad?
No, no, it's not. It's
It's not
actually
that-
one of the best
Yeah,
headsets.
but it only has a 75 hertz refresh rate.
Yeah,
It can cause nausea.
but I've seen a lot of reviews. It's not bad.
I mean, compared to the other.
Compared
VR.
to the Go, then yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, but I don't want to get a Go because the Oculus Quest now it's not only wireless.
How much is a Quest?
It's
It's
five
affordable.
500
You
for
can get a Vive for that much.
not here.
Second, because they don't make them anymore. No, you're thinking of the Vive Pro. The Vive that we have for the project, you can buy them officially from HTC again for like $450.
I don't think so.
Well, with the whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
with the whole shabab.
I looked it up. It's not. I mean, the thing is with the Oculus, the controllers are better than the HTC ones. They're more
What?
comfortable. Yeah, they are. I played super hard for like 30 minutes, and my hand just cramped because like I
With the
have
Vive.
to keep pressing the buttons on.
Oh
the
yeah,
side.
those
buttons-
buttons
The
kind
buttons on
of.
the side suck. The buttons on
Yeah,
the side
yeah.
suck.
I really like what the Index is doing there with the controls. Pretty innovative.
It is insane. Like
Like
I'm
how
just-
the hell it fucking feels your fingers, dude? Like that's.
I'm
nuts.
just waiting till they make a fucking 95% sale, just like they did with the stick controller.
like nobody buys it. No.
They're never gonna do that because it is.
I think Valve is on a breakthrough right here. I think the VR headsets are expensive because I think the technology is still new.
They have a fucking the Index have fucking like eye tracking
Mhm.
shit. That is fucking
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Have you seen the VR headset that's called Pamax or something like that? That's like this wide. I'm
Really?
serious. Yeah, it costs like.
Oh, yeah, I've
700
seen
euros.
it,
But it's
yes.
only the headset. It's like this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you look like a fucking idiot.
I mean, if you think the Quest, you can play it wirelessly. You don't need to set up base stations for it because it has like 7 cameras on the headset.
Yeah, but the tracking is not as accurate.
No, it is. It is good.
It's not as accurate.
Yeah, but still, like, you can set up the room and just walk as freely as you can. There's no cables. And now with the Oculus Link, you can buy a cable for it and you can play Steam VR games. So you don't only have to bound yourself for like Oculus Store games. So I think that is like the best you can get for your money. A wireless headset that can also be tethered and just play whatever.
But you
the fuck
already
you
saved
want.
up so much. Why don't you just get the Vive? Like just get the best one you can, rather than just going for a more budget.
I mean, the Vive. If I can get the Vive Pro, I would get the Index,
Because the Vive Pro is 900, the Index is 1,000. So.
Yeah.
Or just get the Index. Well, that's
No,
a lot
I'm
of
not
saving.
saving for the Index.
You just want it now. I want it now. Or you can just rent one here.
You also have to consider like your play space for the Index because.
I have a roomy living room, so
Okay, but we're moving, and you don't have that much space there. So.
yeah, that's why I'm gonna keep it at my parents, or just take it home and play it on my bed.
Okay, what were we talking? Christmas Day.
Yeah. So I got a question. How did you find out that Santa is fake?
Just now. I don't know. I actually don't. I don't really know. It was just kind of a gradual thing. Like,
Did you feel like betrayed or like fucking
Not really.
mind blown?
I
that
think
it's not
there
Santa?
is.
wait, actually, good question. Did you like have Santa?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I was about to
Yeah.
talk about.
Santa
There's
fucking exists.
No, 'cause,
there
like-
is a
Yeah,
city in Damascus that's called. I don't know if it's a city, it's a neighborhood. Sorry.
Santa land.
So isn't Damascus a city?
Yeah, it is. The biggest population in is Christian people. There's a lot of churches there, so like when Christmas is on, people usually go there because like it's just Christmas decoration, shit ton of Santa Clauses on the street. It's really fun. And the moment I went there for the first time and I saw a guy and I saw the fake beard, and then I was like, oh look, it's we call it, as they call it in French, Papa Noel.
Uh-huh.
They're like, oh look, it's Papa Noel. I was like, no, it's not. It's just another guy. No, I don't believe you. But
Yeah, see, I had that. My mom never told me that the impersonators were Santa. She was like, they're like people that work for him.
yeah,
To represent him around the world. You know what I mean?
They're- like Santa Claus is like this corporation of people.
No, not that not that Santa Claus is a corporation, but he hires people to like represent him, and then they
Yeah.
like report back to him like what they talked about.
That's actually pretty. Damn, your mind was pretty creative.
I heard that too. Like we went out with my mom's best friend, and she tried to convince me, like, oh no, it is real. Santa is real. And then I was like, no, it's not. And then that Christmas after it, we were at her house, my mom's friend, and then she secretly left the house, and I noticed that. And then when she came, and then a couple of minutes later, the door was someone knocking on the door. It was Santa.
Was she dressed up like Santa?
Yeah, I was like, nah. Everyone, like, there was a lot of kids like, oh my god, it's Santa. I was like, no, you're not. You're my mom's friend. Come on.
Wait, when does Santa has boobs?
And everyone, and I can see like the disappointment in her eyes, like.
But actually, Santa has a real place, like where he actually lives,
Lapland.
Lapland.
Yeah, haven't been there, but
A friend, when I was little, a friend of mine went there, and he like came back and was like, "Oh, I actually meant Santa. He's actually real." I was like, "Holy shit, you meant Santa?" And he has like a picture, and there's actually a dude that has a really long beard.
yeah, like my dad went to New York and met this like guy who's like a professional Santa impersonator. It's his job all year round,
Yeah.
and he looks like fucking Santa Claus. Let me see if I can find this guy on Facebook. You guys keep going.
How did you find out that Santa isn't real?
Well, you know how you have to like write a letter for Santa.
Yeah.
right? So I was really picky as a kid. I was such a spoiled kid. I
Yeah.
really hate myself now when I think back on what I put my mom through. But I wrote a very specific Lego set.
Yeah.
There's actually none of it in Bulgaria. And I like, I mean it's Santa. He can like do it, whatever, right? He can get me this Lego set. And then one night I just hear my mom just fucking woke me up for some reason, but it was like late at night. She just took the present, took the letter. And I heard her fucking grab the letter, and she's like, "Oh my god!" I just heard her fucking sigh. And then on Christmas Day, I got a Christmas present that's not the Lego set that I want.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yo, what is Santa? Dude, Santa's fucking fake." Dude. Some shit like that. And that's how I fucking realized Santa's fake.
Did she like tell you when you said that?
Hmm?
Did she tell you that Santa is fake when you?
No, I just realized it by myself.
Oh.
And I felt like fucking betrayed. But then I gotta fucking love my mom for that, because my mom bought me all those presents. So in the end, I realized Santa is my mom.
I mean, I didn't feel betrayed, but I was like, oh, whatever. It's fine.
Whatever, I get presents, right? You don't care.
Yeah, pretty much. I actually didn't start getting presents until I came here. I think what I got is just like small things, because all I did as a kid is just play video games. And then everyone was like, oh, here's a toy. I was like, toys are for kids. I'm grown up. I like video games.
Like, you have like little nephews and stuff like that, or like?
We're actually from my father's family and my mom's family. My father's family has 9 other siblings.
And they're all like.
And my mom has 7 other siblings.
Yeah.
And they are the only people who celebrate Christmas.
Oh, that's nice. But are like are they all like little, or?
My nephews?
Yeah, are they all?
Yeah.
The
I
little.
don't have.
How old are they?
I think cousins, not nephews. Nephew is like the son of your sister.
Your sibling, yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, it's like really like you feel. I don't know how to say this. But
don't-
like when you look at your little nephews and they still believe in Santa, do you have like this feeling just to tell them, that he's fake, right?
No.
Nah. That'd be fucking me.
I also didn't feel bad about it when like my mom told me. I kind of see.
Oh, she told you.
Yeah.
She was like, Rob, we need to have a talk.
Well, like I knew about it, but she
Yeah.
like also like I knew about it before. I obviously figured it out.
Yeah.
And then she just like said it, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, chat. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Because like what happened the year before, I found my present. I wanted DJ Hero 2, like the full set.
Yeah.
And I didn't find it. Well, I found it eventually. I wasn't even looking for it. I was supposed to like go and get something from my mom's room, and I found the receipt from the store with like basically my entire Christmas like list on it.
Yeah.
And then like I was like, oh, and then I like didn't say anything, but I also couldn't find the thing, so I was like, yeah, it's not in here. She's like, oh yeah, it might be in the wardrobe. Wait, she had like a walk-in wardrobe,
Yeah.
and it was just like there, like all the shit was just there.
Maybe she set it up for you, like to find out by yourself.
Maybe, but then like she didn't tell me for another 2 years because I wanted to write out.
What?
I wanted to write it out. I'd be like, okay, because I was getting like presents from Santa, presents from mom, presents from dad because they were separated, right?
Yeah.
So I was getting like triple presents. I wanted to keep that shit going. You know what I mean?
Like you started after you're like starting getting clues that Santa's not really, get like this board and start connecting fucking pieces. Get like newspaper clippings of fucking
like
Santa.
that meme. Is he from The Office or from Parks and Rec or something?
I think it was. It's always sunny
he's like-
in.
Yeah.
It's always sunny in
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
What did you say the other day?
Always sunny in California.
California.
The bootleg version.
Next up, the Californians.
Californians.
That's a tease to an upcoming podcast
Yeah.
that Nigel doesn't know about yet, so I don't know why she.
It's fine.
We're also we're just. It feels like Nigel's not being like kept up today. It's like, oh wait, we're selling merch now. I'm not getting royalties. What the fuck?
You have it. You have
Yeah, I
this.
know.
like-
But I didn't know how much you paid for it.
No.
You just fucking said the price right here. Okay. Okay, I like this.
Yeah.
I like where this is going.
Sorry, just had a little business meeting there.
Yeah.
Okay, so New Year's coming up. Let's talk about
What do you guys do for New Year's actually?
New Year's.
Yeah.
Also celebrating with my family. Probably.
Did you go partying with your friends?
No.
I mean, you don't
Where
have to.
in the town that I live?
Okay.
Jesus.
All I'm
Christ.
saying is you got an invite to come party with your friends, and it was a no-go. So
You got a what?
you got an invite to come party with friends, and it was a no-go. So
Yeah, because it's a family thing, and it's
I mean,
because
New Year's not really
New Year's
family
not really
anymore.
family.
I mean, for us it is.
Okay.
My cousin comes from Germany, and we have a lot of fun together. He's like 7 years older than me, but we're still like fine. And I think my aunt and her 3 kids will come, and probably the kids will have a shit ton of fireworks. That will be fucking lit. Almost killed someone last
I
year
don't
with
really
a
like
firework.
Really?
I don't really get the whole fireworks thing.
Well, it's just fun because I never like experienced it as a kid. Because like my parents were like, oh, it's too dangerous. It's gonna.
It is dangerous.
We only had this fucking. We call it garlic. I don't know why, because it looked like it. It's just you grab it and then you throw it.
Oh, the little rock stuff,
Yeah,
right?
poppers. Like
Yeah.
The poppers, yeah. that's
No,
pretty
okay,
fun.
but before we move
I
on,
threw it at my friends like between their legs. They get fucked up.
Okay, that's irrelevant. But like Jackie Chan took those to the fucking face.
they don't hurt though.
Have you had one thrown at
I
you?
had one on my legs. Yeah,
Bare
On your
legs.
face.
bare legs.
Okay.
But they're little rocks, basically, right? They're little
Yeah,
rocks.
it doesn't hurt any more than like a rock hitting you.
And, I mean, a rock.
But still,
hitting you,
he
you know
got
what I mean?
one right here. So
Yeah, little pussy.
Oh, that.
pussy.
Anyway, before we move on to the next topic, I want to talk about how they celebrate Christmas here. Well, not celebrate, but
Oh yeah.
what
Talk
happens
about-
around here because it's fucking weird, right?
Did you
So-
talk about Black Pete or?
No, that's Santa Claus. I'm talking about like just the scheduling of Christmas, right? So
Your regularly scheduled
Oh,
Christmas.
Fucking god, I torn the other jeans.
Nice.
Jesus.
Oh, nice.
I actually got a hole in the same place that you got it in one of my jeans.
No, this one is right here.
Oh, okay. Fine, like.
It's easier to poop now.
Yeah, why is this?
I don't know why I
Why is
said
the
that.
frame rate
The
so
frame
low?
rate's fucked.
What the fuck?
Okay, anyway, if it's like, sorry, we don't know if it's gonna be like this in the final video.
I feel like I'm in a 2000s music video.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm gonna add a fisheye effect.
Yeah. I would laugh so hard if you hit the camera. Anyway, so no, just the scheduling, right? So basically, I work at a restaurant, which will remain nameless because I'm about to start talking shit.
Yeah.
And one of my roommates works at a casino.
I think you mentioned it before.
Nah, I haven't heard it.
Well, fuck them because they're probably gonna fire me after Christmas
You're
anyway.
gonna be like, nay,
Uh,
redacted, nay.
They're probably gonna fire me after Christmas as a result of this anyway. So,
Yeah, okay.
so basically,
So we know they watch the podcast.
well, no, not that I watch the podcast. They're gonna fire me because of what I'm about to talk about.
Okay.
But like the actions that I'm going to. Okay, so
It's-
basically, I work at a restaurant. My roommate works at a casino. He's scheduled to work Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So why is there? First of all, why is there a casino open on Christmas Day?
I don't think the Dutch
don't
people
know.
really celebrate this Christmas.
Okay, but why is it? Who wants to? What sad?
Yeah, but like-
excuse me. What sad fuck wants to go to a casino
Okay,
on Christmas?
but they don't
Yeah, I mean-
acknowledge Christmas as
I know,
an
but I'm
actual
just saying,
thing.
if you go to a casino on Christmas Day, you are a gambling addict.
Why? What does it make?
They feel the Christmas magic, dude. They can fucking get it.
What's it?
Why
any
would you
different from
open a
another?
fucking casino? Because it's Christmas. You're supposed to spend with family, or at least
Yeah, but that's Sinterklaas
in the
here.
home. It's not really though, because they don't even celebrate it that much.
No, they do.
Mm.
No,
Everyone,
that is the.
Okay, then. Second of all, why is stuff open? Like, why are things open around Christmas?
Why not?
Because you're supposed to spend it with family.
Yeah, but that's not their Christmas. Their Christmas is Sinterklaas.
Then why do they get 2 weeks vacation at Christmas time then?
Because it also comes with because you can't like they don't get a
It's a
vacation
package.
for Sinterklaas.
It's a package.
Why not? If that's their Christmas.
I don't know. But
Oh,
they put
ooh,
2
expose
weeks.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, are you complaining that we have 2 weeks vacation?
No, I'm complaining that the system doesn't fucking make sense.
Well, nothing makes sense.
And I'm really complaining
Well,
that
this-
what I'm really complaining about is that I got scheduled to work on Christmas Eve and St. Stephen's Day / Boxing Day / second Christmas.
But you are going home for.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to get fired.
Yeah, well, this
Just tell them.
I already told them. They don't reply to my texts, so.
the largest the largest religion here is atheism. It's not actually a religion, but like
Yeah, okay.
It's
but
not a
like,
Christian
I'm also an
country.
atheist, and I
yeah, but it's not a Christian country to fucking make Christmas that.
yeah, but
fucking-
Christmas is all about fun. It's not about Jesus.
Yeah, but fun. Like, do you want the government to force fun on people?
I
Like, you don't buy shit.
Have fucking fun, dude.
just don't go to like. Why would you go to a restaurant on Christmas? You're supposed to cook a meal, and that meal is supposed to last you for like 3 days.
I know, dude, but it's a different country. They
Yeah.
have different.
Well, fuck it.
Like.
Well,
they
you
have, like,
live
this-
here.
They have this different, apparently,
It's
time of
just-
celebration.
Yeah, but they don't. It's not like Santa Claus is not as big as Christmas is. It is not because
To them, it is.
When you
To
no
them, yeah.
no when you celebrate Christmas, it's like a 3 or 4 day event.
No.
Yeah, kind of.
It is,
Okay. Sure.
and they celebrate Santa Claus like 1 day.
Is it 1 day or
2 days.
2 days?
Which is
Maximum.
this-
What are they
December
doing?
fi-
What are they doing?
They just same as Christmas give
They,
themselves
ha-
presents.
they have black beats though. What do they do? They're like elves and they like give sweets.
Oh, they're like slaves. They are.
There is,
Yeah,
it's basically
that is
historically
like-
correct.
Yeah.
A lot of controversy surrounding
Yeah,
it.
that I've got into that argument so much lately.
Yeah, I mean, it is a topic when it comes
Let's
up.
just not go into
Let's
it.
just not
Yeah,
go there. Okay.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
End of the year. Let's do the retrospective.
Okay. Oh, we should look at our podcast ratings.
Ratings.
Like,
Oh, we actually
about-
looked at them, and
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah,
3% of our listeners are from Japan.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to my-
konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, motherfucker.
And I want to say something for my fellow Japanese people that they will probably remember it. I'm gonna say it in English. I've made a severe and continuous
Yes.
lapse of my
My
judgment,
I made a severe and continuous error in my judgment.
and I don't expect to be forgiven. I just want to say I'm sorry.
And I just want to give a shout out to all my boys on the bridge.
Actually,
Come on, dude. That was gonna be 0%.
a lot of people from the U.S.
Yeah.
listen
Like
to
fif-
us.
well,
Like
40,
the
40%?
majority,
The
actually.
majority of people are in the U.S. We have like 13% in Ireland, 13% in the Netherlands.
I mean, podcasting there is pretty popular in the US.
Yeah.
It's actually on like getting traction a lot.
I mean, you know
With
what?
music and
You
stuff
know what
like
it
that.
said to me that there's like we have like 0% in Syria that you don't push this podcast enough.
No, because fucking Anchor and Apple Podcasts and Spotify are banned in Syria. That's why.
Is YouTube?
YouTube is not banned, but it's very like restricted.
Well, why would they restrict our content? We're very respectful. 9/11 is.
Oh, come on. Hey, we got copyright.
Have we said that in the podcast yet? I don't remember.
We got demonetized.
Think the podcast with Oliver was in September, so I think
Yeah, we brought it up.
yeah.
So
Olivier.
what else? Which other countries except the US and Japan?
Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil had like 3%. It was
Thank
an
you,
African
Brazil.
country as well. Obrigado.
Peru.
Oh, obrigado.
Yeah.
Peru.
Portuguese, yeah. I
Yeah.
forgot that.
A lot of fucking.
Check our YouTube statistics as well.
A lot of fucking countries from like the South America watch us for some reason, but they're all like small percentages.
Yeah.
Episode. Oh no, it's actually here in dashboard.
Please project this onto the screen behind us.
Yeah. So we have 43%
In
listeners from America, and then 19
Spain.
Netherlands, and Australia is
See,
14.
that 90% is all Delara.
That's all of our friends.
That could be. And then we have
Bolivia.
the
Bolivia, Peru,
That
Mexico.
one dude who watched us in Bolivia.
Mexico, Peru, Bolivia.
See, I think Ireland is
Brazil.
me. Because my Spotify account is set in Ireland.
We have 2% on it. So there's another Irish dude.
Yeah.
Another Rob.
Japan is like fucking. It's blowing my mind for like who, how.
You guys.
My God, we're gonna 0%. I'm
Yeah,
telling
maybe we
you.
should put that in. Maybe we should put that in.
0%.
Sorry,
It was an impersonation of Shinsuke
Shinsuke
Nakamura.
Nakamura. Yeah, we're not.
No.
Yeah.
35% chance.
iPhone.
35% chance. I'm channeling Scott Steiner.
Why are the all other devices are called other?
Because it's just Android or
Okay, first of all, the 35 listeners on iPhone. Fuck you.
yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Shout out to Android people.
Wouldn't be Christmas without someone without an argument.
I think.
Top episode. What's the top episode?
I think
It's a CSI one, isn't it?
I can't even see. Why is it not extending? Probably this. Yeah, this is a CSI episode.
Yeah. For some reason, our highest watched one on Anchor is a CSI episode, which is sad. Okay, so let's.
We're also still working on the CSI series. It's not. We didn't cancel it.
No, it's coming.
Yeah. So the top listen one after CSI is the Leaving Neverland,
Which
which
was the first,
Un-
first episode. So
understandable.
when the podcast was still good before Nigel got here.
Correct. I don't have any comments.
Before Rory murdered us of.
Then comes the last one actually.
Really?
Yeah.
The one with
With
the
wrestling.
wrestling?
Yeah.
The wrestling one?
Let's fucking go, boys.
The one where Nigel didn't know what we were talking about the whole
Yeah.
time.
And I started asking you guys fucking.
And then Random Shiz, the first Random Shiz,
Random
we did,
Shiz, which is-
which I actually like. It's like one of my
That's
favorites.
where the CSI Miami meme started.
Yeah.
I like my favorite one is probably the one with Oliver.
It is actually.
It's pretty fun.
It got a lot of traction.
Yeah, it did well.
Like it did like 50 views in the first day. That was
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
I want you people to know we're taking a risk with uploading this on Christmas Day. Who knows how many people are going to watch this now? Because it's on Christmas Day, you know? We're doing it for the people who...
I mean, most people are gonna watch it after.
We're doing it for
Christmas.
the people who need it on Christmas Day.
Well,
Who
it
need
is
the
Christmas.
company? Who need the laughter?
Yeah.
Who needs the good vibes? Christmas vibes, bro.
Yeah.
Christmas vibes.
And
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
and then getting intimate with the boys.
Which was that?
I think.
I think Reborn was a really good episode as well.
But it was fucked with like all the audio issues.
Wait, what is the end game?
That's where we reviewed Endgame.
Oh, Lad Libs. Lad Libs was
that was
fun.
Boss's last episode, right? Before he died.
Yeah, official one.
Yeah.
He was in another one, but we didn't post that.
Oh, yeah.
The Ariana Grande one.
Yeah.
How about on Spotify?
Huh?
This is all Spotify. This is everything.
Oh, this is everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
So can we take a look at YouTube?
Let's take a look at YouTube.
Our top videos are the shorter ones we've done, though, for sure.
Our shorts.
I think our top
skits.
video is still
The
dad
skit.
jokes.
Dad jokes? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. But our next one to that is either the skit or the Gamescom one. No, we have a podcast higher rated than that's higher view than those.
I think it's, if I recall correctly, it's dad jokes, the skit, and then Oliver's podcast.
And then a couple of podcasts, then the Gamescom video.
And then I think Leaving Neverland is like
That has almost 300 views. I
it's
think.
our most viewed podcast. We're just talking about our analytics like on fucking
Yeah.
the podcast.
I mean, it's fine.
It's growth. Channel's almost a year old, so. Channel's more than a year old now.
How much
No.
for the bloopers and
Yeah.
like the
Yeah,
we
but
might-
we uploaded the first one in early 2019.
Yeah, okay.
But we started filming in like November 2018.
Yeah.
How much for the video that I got edition? Then?
I think it's sort of
It's the top.
the best. Like
One of the
it's-
That's,
that's the bloopers.
149 views.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
Oh my god, that's I think the most.
No,
No, the
Dad
most
jokes video
is-
has like almost more than 300. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Dad Jokes has 343, our best one.
the next best one is Central Station, for episode 1.
Yeah. The
Oh,
next best one is Leaving Neverland, and then I think Oliver's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually the skit, the Nigel audition, then Oliver's podcast, then Random Shiz.
Then a lot of the stuff is around the same.
Yeah, and then
Why did-
Reborn is like fifth.
Why didn't you guys watch the Gamescom video, huh? I stayed up all night editing that. It's a good video.
I mean, it's 85, so it's
Stop.
doing well.
So doing okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
100% likes as well. 13 likes, so 100%.
Yeah.
See?
That's what we're aiming for.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about like movies and games that we like from the year, I guess.
Favorite movie of the year was definitely Joker.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched Joker.
Yeah, but what is your favorite movie that came out this year? Because I watched Into the Spider-Verse this year, but since it came out in 2018, I can't say it's the best movie I watched this
Do
year.
you think it's better than the Joker?
I just felt better.
Wait, no, Spider-Verse is not already in this. I mean, it was on Christmas last year, right?
Yeah.
But Into the Spider-Verse 2 coming to April 2022.
Oh shit, that long?
It will have
mean-
an anime Spider-Man in it.
I heard that they were gonna get the Japanese Spider-Man, like the dude
Yeah, yeah.
from the Japanese show.
They're gonna get
That would be
it.
really funny. I mean, that was such a good animation. I don't know. I haven't watched that many movies this year, to be honest. I watched just old series on Netflix, just Breaking Bad and
Okay.
stuff like that.
Best series you watched this year doesn't have to come out this year.
I don't watch a lot.
I have my phone. I watched it recently. It's called When They See Us.
Oh, When They See Us.
One of the only pieces of media to ever make me cry.
Really? Oh, I gotta watch it. Then.
Oh, mine is-
It's really popping out on my Netflix.
Very touching.
Always.
It's really good, and it's only 4 episodes, so really
watch.
watchable. I'd watch it when you're traveling back. Do you have Netflix?
Yeah,
You should be able to download it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
watched Chernobyl this year. It was fucking.
Oh,
insane.
Chernobyl. Chernobyl was
Fucking insane.
really.
Like HBO, despite like they should do the shorts more, like the short series. It's like 5 episodes because like they have limit time and they just put everything they have. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, it's so nice.
It's insane.
The only thing that I didn't like that they got British actors to do the stuff.
It is.
But here's
well,
the
like,
thing.
you couldn't have fucking Ruskies walking around speaking English, you know?
I mean, they can just add subtitles. You know, it could be the best foreign.
I don't like
Either way, I don't think.
Honestly, if I don't like watching things where I have to read it.
All right. But the only thing I think maybe the Russians don't really want to recreate their disaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Well, it wasn't actually the Russians' disaster. It was the
Uh,
Ukrainians' fault because they were like,
I mean, it was part of the Soviet Union.
okay,
so-
but they were all like, we don't want to fuck up and disappoint Moscow.
Yeah.
Maybe
No.
if they would actually own it.
the final speech in the court by the guy who investigates the thing is fucking insane. He just like he fucking shits on the Russian government.
Yeah.
It is so good.
You know that like Chernobyl also affected my country. As
Yeah,
Well.
yeah.
Yeah, in the east side, near the sea, and where my girlfriend also lived.
That's where Alex is from.
Yeah, there was like acid rain. That's basically. It was not like that affected, but it still was kind of dangerous.
What also came out this year?
I don't know.
I gotta say the
Quentin
most.
Tarantino film. movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
You guys forgot about it.
The most
It was so long ago.
Yeah.
the most underwhelming movie of this year was El Camino.
Yes. Oh man.
Really?
Like low key wasn't even a good movie.
I kind of got bored while watching it.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Nothing happened. Like I assumed everything that happened in that movie happened. You know what I mean?
Mm. So El Camino was your most disappointed one.
Yeah.
Joker number 1. I think if
Joker
people
number 1.
I think prediction Joaquin Phoenix will get an Oscar for it,
Yep. I think so.
or Golden Globe,
but he's gonna make it awkward.
I hope so.
why awkward?
So Nigel, this kind of excludes you. Best WWE pay-per-view of the year.
Okay, that's kind of excludes me. All right, I'll just listen.
Survivor Series for sure.
I'm trying to think back. So, I think before,
The Rumble was good. The Rumble is second best.
but I think most of them before the new brand split, let's call it the new brand split, was about to move to Friday,
Yeah,
were really trash.
I know.
I would have to agree that Survivor Series is probably the best one as well. Every single match was good.
And I was invested in everyone because it's just so easy to book, like
Yeah.
brand supremacy.
Yep.
WrestleMania was kind of underwhelming.
It was underwhelming, but it was not a bad show.
But Kofi versus Daniel Bryan, fucking perfect.
Yep, absolute. The problem with WrestleMania was that they kind of had 3 stories that were really the same, and Kofi versus Daniel Bryan was the best told.
Shout out to all the people that watch WWE.
Hey, well, the last podcast did well, so
Shout out to the people that do not watch WWE.
I think best pay-per-view that I saw outside of
Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing, yeah.
It was so fucking good. Okay, moving back.
Okay.
So, well, other movies that we watched 2019. I personally haven't. I don't have the time to watch
Oh,
movies.
Endgame came out this year.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. Okay, this is the thing. This is my comment. I think if studios publish their movies a little bit at the end of the mid year,
Yeah.
everyone will remember it. But if it's like in January or stuff like
Yeah.
that, people instantly forget
Actually, a
it.
lot of fucking good movies. Like Spider-Man: Far From Home is also fucking good.
Oh yeah.
And Endgame came out. Jesus, almost forgot about
That's
it.
right. All the new subscription services that came out this year as well.
Disney Plus, dude. Jesus. Mandalorian.
I haven't really watched too
I heard
much
it was
of
pretty good.
I watched like 2 episodes. It's okay.
I don't like in general having that many subscription services, to be honest.
That's the future, baby.
I mean, then why do we pay for TV?
I think I have.
Don't pay for TV.
Yeah, then-
you pay for TV.
I mean, thing is, Bulgaria, you cannot not pay for TV.
Why?
Because internet is included in TV. So if you pay for the internet,
Well, then you're not really paying for TV. You're just getting TV.
just getting
So far, I have Spotify, Netflix, WWE Network, and Disney Plus.
I have
Hulu.
the one- I own.
Amazon.
I wish
Prime.
we have Hulu.
I only.
Just because we can watch like Raw and
Yeah,
SmackDown.
like
Wait,
the
these are
day
the ones
after.
you have right now.
Yeah.
You're paying
Yeah.
for. Oh my god, that's a lot of money.
I pay for half of the. So we split the network,
Yeah.
and I pay for Spotify alone, and I have 3 different Netflix accounts that I could use, but I don't pay for any of them.
You don't pay for it.
But my dad pays for one of them with the intention that he has the one where you can have 2 users at once, like 2 people watching at once. So the second one is for me. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What is the best subscription service right now, in your opinion?
Netflix.
If you would recommend
Netflix.
something.
Netflix.
It is
The ones available to us, definitely Netflix, and I would say after that it's WWE Network. If you're a wrestling fan,
Yeah,
the new one. The new.
if you're a wrestling fan, the WWE Network is the best subscription service you can have.
Isn't that the only subscription network for
no, there
wrestling?
is.
There's
New
other ones.
Japan, there's
No, but not even that. Like,
Oh.
Ring of Honor.
if you're talking about all media, and you're like if you're a wrestling fan and you're a fan of movies and TV shows, and you want to get something, I would get the WWE Network because there's so much fucking content that's actually really good on it. They release a documentary, like 3 documentaries a month, and they're all fucking sick. So
Agree.
the WWE Network is probably the best subscription service available, but you have to be a wrestling fan to enjoy it
I think Netflix is the best subscription service.
for the mass.
I think
Not
Disney
just
Plus
mass,
is getting
but
a
it's
lot
also
of.
way too easy, like to use, and the user interface is just
Yep.
stupid people friendly,
Super.
and it look.
Well, no, I would say Spotify is probably.
I mean, that's for
Spotify.
music.
The last update was like kind of weird because
They do some. One thing Spotify needs to change is that when you're using the PlayStation app in conjunction with the phone app, that
Yeah.
multiple people can contribute to the queue. Because
Yeah.
right now, if I'm on the PlayStation,
Yeah.
and then someone else adds their device to the PlayStation, I get disconnected.
Yeah.
That's what they need. Because it's obviously possible because YouTube does it.
They also need to add sleep mode to normal songs, not just podcasts.
That's sleep mode.
It's like just you set your Spotify to stop playing like after an hour.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be
It's only
pretty
available on podcast, but like it'll be more fun if you can do it on the crossfading is fucking like it's this thing
I can't
that
believe I said this as a joke, and now we're actually analyzing subscriptions.
the crossfade feature in Spotify is like something so small, but just you're like, oh, I don't need this, but when you have it, it's just so fucking good. You use it.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, so you can crossfade like songs, like when they come after each other,
Mhm.
instead of like having like the abrupt cut. It just sounds so fucking good.
Like it has like this nice transition. between
Yeah,
songs.
What's
and
the-
you can like choose the length of it, like just 1 second crossfade or whatever.
Do you guys think that Disney Plus will be one of the number one
Yeah,
subscriptions?
Yeah.
I think that's obvious.
they own so much
The fucking-
IP that it couldn't be.
Yeah.
Marvel is all on it except the Incredible Hulk, which is disappointing.
They have all the Fox properties, which means I think that in the very near future we're gonna have Family Guy, we're gonna have we already have Simpsons, we're gonna have Futurama, we're gonna have American Dad,
And probably Gordon Ramsay.
and probably Kitchen Nightmares as well. So
Kitchen Nightmares and Disney
Kitchen
Plus.
Nightmares and Hell's Kitchen, because they own it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's on Fox.
Yeah,
they're not trying to be family friendly with their.
no, they're not.
No.
Like some of their
The Simpsons is not family friendly.
yeah, like
Oh,
they
yeah.
have like not it's Disney Plus, but it's Disney. It's the Walt Disney Company Plus.
Oh, right.
It's not Disney Plus because they have Nat Geo on it. They have Fox.
They have older movies, right?
Mhm.
All
I
the
believe-
classical
Yeah, they have-
animated
that's-
movies.
The Walking Dead and Sons of Anarchy could also go on it too.
Really?
I haven't looked it up.
Once their contracts with Netflix is up, because Sons of Anarchy, The Walking Dead, and yeah, I can't think of the other one.
But they're gonna fucking take over, dude.
What I
Yeah.
In the near
kind of
future. Oh my god.
what I kind of need them to do is to strike a deal with Sony so they can put movies in association with Marvel on it, like
Yeah.
the original Spider-Man trilogy,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse,
and I
and
You
Venom.
cannot find them anywhere, right? Or it's not on Netflix.
Into the
it's
Spider-Verse is on Netflix.
Yeah, it's the
I
Spider-Verse,
think.
but the
Yeah.
original trilogy. I know.
No.
See?
I think it's gonna in the next 5 years it's gonna be a must-have, because they're basically just waiting for contracts to stop.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking snatch
For instance,
everyone.
I think we could see the revival of Jessica Jones once that Netflix deal is up, which is in 2 years now, in
Jessica
2022.
Jones.
It was a super popular TV show.
Yeah, but it's a Marvel.
It was a Netflix original though.
Yeah, but there were a couple of Netflix original based on the same universe where Jessica Jones
but
was.
see, they have an exclusivity contract, so the show has been cancelled, but it can't be renewed for another 3 years. Well, 2
Oh
years
my
now
God.
because the contract ended a while ago.
That's unfortunate.
So, but I think once all the contracts with all the other companies end, that's going to be a must-have service.
Remember the DC subscription service?
Was that a thing?
Yeah. Don't you guys remember? There was a DC.
No.
There was only a specific DC subscription service where they premiered Titans on it, and then Titans came on Netflix. You know Teen Titans?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Teen
Yeah.
Titans. Could you imagine if?
Was it last year or was it this year?
Could you imagine if Disney buys DC?
Holy
Absolute
shit.
scenes. Absolute scenes.
Holy
They-
shit.
Oh my god, Disney! There should be only Disney then.
Yeah.
Like there's
That's
not-
kind of their plan. They just bought Fox.
What the fuck
Okay.
is wrong with you?
So
Okay.
best game you guys played this year?
Best game
I'm trying to think. I played fuck.
What did I
that
play
came
this
out this year.
Oh, got it. Control.
I
Control.
haven't played it yet. I played the first level, but it is a cool. I was just like not having games in general.
Control is the best game it's the most fun, best game I've played this year.
The best fun,
That came out this year.
Mm.
the best fun game that I want to play is Untitled Goose Game.
I really want to play that game as well.
I think I'm really. Is it called Roller Derby Champions? Is that what the game we played?
Yeah,
I'm excited for that game to come out. That was a lot of fun. We played
Roller
it.
Derby Champions.
We played it at.
No, Rollerblade.
Rollerblade.
We
I've
played it
never
at
heard of
By
Gamescom.
Ubisoft.
We played it
It's
at
so-
Gamescom.
Oh, it's the one with roller skates and you
Yeah.
have to like.
Yeah.
Go
Oh, that
around
looks so nice.
Yeah, it's
that
super,
looks
it's
so
super
nice.
fun. Like
Yeah.
it's super
Oh,
fun.
you guys played it or?
We
Yeah.
played at Gamescom. Yeah.
Oh damn.
And it's like deeper than like there's a lot of mechanics in it.
I'm
They're
not-
thinking of making it into a esport. Like they're trying to.
It could-
it's
it
that
could
market.
be. It could
it's
be.
that market.
Could
Yeah.
be. It's like it's very reminiscent of Rocket League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
Nice.
also like it has. I think it's aesthetically reminiscent of Rocket League, but like it's its own game. It's totally different.
Like it's very easy to, hard to be good at, but easy to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so you can.
Easy to play, hard to master.
Like
that,
we
that type of game.
picked up the controller and it was like wasn't clear after about 2-3 minutes. It was clear what the controls were and what you had
Yeah.
to do, but then it was still hard to execute stuff
Yeah.
correctly every time.
Oh
So
yeah, that's nice. You
it's
gotta
like
mind-
Rocket League. Like Rocket League is
Yeah.
easy to play if you're playing against other people that don't know how to play.
Yeah. But then when you start getting that higher level,
Yeah,
it gets
yeah.
pretty complex.
And the thing about Rocket League, what you think is going to be similar with this game is you're going to have to play it like every day to get that
Yeah,
muscle
yeah, of
memory,
course.
you know?
I mean,
Like,
that's
'cause
what
for instance,
Yeah.
I play Rocket League with my friends, but I'm always the worst one on the team. So I've been consistently like playing it with them for an hour every day
Mm-hmm.
for the last month, and I've gotten a lot better.
Of course, like that's what games are in the end. Like the more you play, the more better you get.
What about you? Best game you played this year?
Oh, this year.
Doesn't necessarily have to come out this year per se.
I mean, it is kind of like a retrospect of this year.
Yeah.
Maybe I could say which game really mind blowed me this year, and that's gotta be, of course, Death Stranding.
Did you play it?
No, I haven't played, but I watched a lot of. I don't have a PS4. That's the thing. But I heard that Death Stranding is coming out for PC. Hopefully.
It's out on PC, or you can at least buy it on Steam already.
I'm. No, not. It's not on. No,
It is on Steam.
No, they said it's gonna be out in 2020.
Okay, well, I saw yesterday. I didn't click on it, but they have a store page on Steam where you're already able to buy it, and maybe not
What?
play it, but you can buy it. You can pre-purchase it, maybe.
All right then. Well, I'll buy it then. But I don't know. Hopefully my computer can run it. But
Should be
that
fine.
game is just nuts. A lot of controversy surrounding it.
Why?
Well, because it's a Hideo Kojima game,
Yeah.
and like this game of his was gonna be a super decisive game. Like either you're gonna love it or either you're gonna hate
Yeah,
it.
I mean, for me, it's like I'm not that intrigued by it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people weren't intrigued by it because it was basically a walking simulator. But here's the thing: he took this simple mechanic because the game was basically you have to deliver stuff from A to B. But the thing is that your walking mechanics are just super complex, and that's how he made a simple thing into a very complex and gamified thing. And that's what I really liked about it, because he took a very simple concept and just made it.
Have you seen the meme where like Death Stranding is like rated 10 out of 10, but like all the delivery companies like DHL?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really funny. But the story was also pretty nuts, like super deep. That's the thing, like all the trailers that he posted, like nobody knew what the hell was going on. Even before launch, he like showed a gameplay video and stuff like that. Nobody still got no idea what the hell was going on.
A game that I played the demo of in 2019 and I really fucking enjoyed was Avengers.
Yes.
Oh, Avengers.
It's so good. It was so fun. I'm very excited for that. I'm excited for Watch Dogs Legion as well.
Oh yeah.
We saw a guy playing that. They were talking German, which was difficult, like because we didn't always know what was going on.
Yeah.
But the game looks fun.
Yeah.
The game looks fun. So hopefully, I think it's when is it out? It's out.
Avengers?
No, Watch Dogs 2.
Uh,
Watch Dogs Legion.
I don't know exactly, but I think Avengers is out April next year.
Yep, definitely gonna pick that up.
A game that made a surprise comeback is Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yes,
Surprise comeback.
critical acclaim, and played it. They're using the Battlefield formula. Why is the light off?
Because I had to block this, but it didn't make any changes to the fucking camera.
Okay. Yeah, so I played it. It's Battlefield basically. It's kind of it's like take Battlefield and then just take it down a level where it's a bit more arcadey, and then that's what you have. To be honest, it's a good game. I'm just saying.
I heard the story was pretty
I've seen
brutal.
the ending and it's kind of cringe.
Kind of crazy.
Anyone care if I spoil it?
I'm not interested.
Okay,
even.
spoilers for Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So it turns out to be a prequel for the other Modern Warfare games, and Soap basically names at the end like he wants this elite task force, and he names all the characters from the other games. But it's a bit cringe because they build up
Well,
this
that's
epic.
sick. That's sick. What?
Yeah.
I didn't know they're gonna make a prequel though. I didn't.
Well,
I mean, you played
Soap,
Captain Price, right?
Price is dead, so
I mean, no, in the prequel.
yeah. But we didn't. If you didn't know it was a prequel, then how's he alive?
I mean. Okay, whatever. Yeah, Call of Duty made a surprise comeback.
Yep.
Pretty.
A game that disappointed me, which is like people are like, oh, what the fuck? But like FIFA was really disappointing this year.
FIFA and WWE 2020.
Yeah, WWE 2K,
That was fucking.
No, but for real though, like because it was actually last year's FIFA was pretty fun. Like the gameplay was pretty fun, and it's just not a fun game this year.
Oh, WWE.
No,
No,
2K,
FIFA.
FIFA 20.
2K FIFA.
Yeah, no,
FIFA
2K 20 I haven't even played, but it's a broken mess, and that whole story. Do you even know the story of like this shit? What went down?
For 2K.
I mean,
Yeah,
Or for FIFA
We
or
have
for
to
2K?
wrap
it
it up.
doesn't matter. Why?
It's like almost an hour and 15 minutes.
And how long do we have in the SD card?
An hour and 25 minutes.
I have another SD card on my laptop we can use. We need it.
We're not gonna go to like 2 hours. On
I can just fucking.
It's Christmas special.
It's fine. It's Christmas special.
Yeah, but yeah,
Let's not worry about it.
explain.
So like basically, Ukes have developed WWE games.
Wait,
Yeah.
who developed it?
Ukes,
Ukes,
are
it's a
Japanese company.
Yeah.
Since 97, 98,
Yeah, something like
late
that.
90s. And then THQ was a publisher at the time, and THQ closes down, as we all know.
Yeah.
And then 2K pick up the rights to the WWE games, and they bring Ukes with them. And Ukes have made the game ever since. The WWE 13 was the first game that 2K owned it for.
Mm-hmm.
It was started by THQ.
No, 14.
No, it was started by THQ and finished by 2K.
But the first official 2K was 14.
2K, yeah. The first one called 2K20
Mm-hmm.
or 2K whatever.
2K, yeah.
Yeah,
2K14,
was
yeah.
2K14.
Yeah.
And Ukes worked on that all the way up to 2K19, and then 2K were like, no, we're going to make it on our own now, and just cold turkey fired them
Why the hell?
because they want to make it by themselves. And then what you have is a team that doesn't know the engine, a team that doesn't know.
Well, allegedly, Visual Concepts is the new developer who made 2K20. Was like working alongside Hughes for the last 3 games to like learn how to do it, and they still fucked it up.
I heard that didn't happen.
I heard it from the guy who like used to write Road to WrestleMania modes
okay.
in like THQ.
Anyway, so they're like basically they don't really know how to use the engine. They don't know how to like optimize the game, and they basically base it. The game is based off 2K18, but 2K19 was the best in the series since 2K took over.
Huh.
It was a really fun game. It had a good story mode. It had like some nice arcade modes in it as well, because the game started to take itself too seriously around 2K16-17, and then it came back to be more of a fun game in 19. 18 laid a good groundwork for that, but then 19 really
was really good.
So basically, the reason was for
they fired the company that made it, and the guys had no idea. So now people are basically, now what happens is the 2K21 is not going to be any better because they have less time to work on it. They have less people because people are quitting the studio because they don't want the game to be on their resume.
Yeah.
And they have less. 2K are giving them less money because the game doesn't sell as well. So 2K, it's basically
2K is fucking up.
It's going to be bad until 2K realize, basically until 2K lose the contract, because at some stage WWE are going to get fed up. Because it's not even bad. It doesn't just look bad on 2K. It looks bad on WWE. So if 2K21 is bad, I can really see them cancelling the contract and going elsewhere.
I really hope WWE takes off in the gaming sphere, because
They were
always
about
been
to.
in there.
They were about to.
2K
like 2K19 was a
really
good game.
Yeah.
Like
then,
if they built off 2K19 and made 2K20, it would have been really fucking
okay,
good.
I have a comment on this type of games where there's like FIFA 19, FIFA 20.
Yeah.
I don't like the concept of basically giving the same game every year. Like for
neither.
example, FIFA.
I think there's
Me
only
neither.
for me there's one way to do it from a management point of view, and that is
Make one very good game, a basic like a
okay, but if
foundation
they,
game.
because see, they have the reality is they have contracts to fulfill, and that contract says we have a game every year.
Yeah.
That's the reality. There's nothing going to change that because it makes money.
that's-
It's not going to change. So the solution for me is to have 2 teams, 2 full-scale development teams, or maybe you can have half teams or 3/4 teams, and then some people float between, right? And that is, if say we're making FIFA 21 now, well, the team that were making FIFA 21 started working on that a year ago when FIFA 19 came out, and then the team that started on FIFA 20 started working on it when FIFA 18 came out. So you have a 2-year dev cycle instead of a 1-year dev cycle. So you actually have more time to do shit
To make
and,
more quality stuff.
change stuff. So you just have what's the company that makes Dark Souls? From Software.
From Software.
They have
yeah.
2 teams, and they rotate. So like the team that made Dark Souls 1 didn't make Dark Souls 2, but they made Dark Souls 3. And while the team was working on Dark Souls 2 made Dark Souls 2, they were working on Bloodborne. So they rotated. So they have full development cycles.
Yeah,
It works. It costs more money,
but it works.
but it works.
It gives quality stuff.
Yeah.
Well, do you ever think that EA will lose the FIFA
No. Never.
trade? Like fucking.
Never.
No, that is.
And honestly, I don't think they should, because they're very clearly the best at what they do. Because another company tries and they fail every year.
2K.
No,
Oh wait,
Konami. They
Yeah.
try,
Konami,
they try to make a
PES.
football game every year, and it's not
Pro
good.
Evolution Soccer.
But it's I enjoy PES more because like it's more arcadey, more fast, and like
I would actually say PES is more realistic.
The graphics really nice.
Yeah,
Not
the
even that, the
graphics.
way it plays as well.
no, I think it's
Konami recently is really into the
Remakes.
mobile gaming
But
market.
was that Capcom? Yeah. Fucking
We always
Sorry.
like mess up. Oh, Capcom is actually making a very good comeback with Resident Evil remakes.
Yeah, Resident Evil 3 is coming out, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, Resident Evil 2 was it 2? They remake 2, right?
But yeah, EA kind of has the money to do what I suggested, and I think it would definitely help their image.
I think
People in here are watching him and is like,
I think-
watching this podcast is like, I like this kid.
Give me a job.
Yeah,
This
hire-
this podcast was recorded before the Game Awards, but I think that at the Game Awards we will have a trailer for the new Harry Potter game.
You think?
Yeah.
Wait, new Harry Potter game?
Yeah,
Make
you
it
know,
like
the
a
thing
full-on
leaked ages ago as an
RPG
RPG.
Harry
You haven't seen
Potter
this?
game.
No, I
I'm
haven't seen
hyped
it.
for that if
Yeah.
it's real.
There's
But there
gonna
was
be a lot of-
apparently EA are making it.
And
I already can feel the microtransactions and shit.
I-
like that. Hopefully they don't.
It's an
No,
RPG
no,
though.
it's not EA. It's Warner Bros.
EA have the rights for the Harry Potter games.
Oh yeah, yeah. They have the
No,
rights.
but Warner Bros. Are the ones who are making the game because they are the ones who started taking down the videos when they were started getting like
Oh, okay.
leaked.
I guess.
Also, fucking Spider-Man 2 is coming. Oh, it's coming Christmas 2021.
Marvel Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Last of Us 2 is coming next year.
Not that excited for that, to be honest.
I'm excited for it.
Played Last of Us 1, wasn't a massive fan, to be honest.
Uh,
I want Detroit to be, honestly.
What, Detroit?
Detroit.
Detroit Become Human?
Yeah,
oh,
too.
yeah, that was a
it's
very
really
nice.
good game.
And I think also Game of War, God of War.
God of War, the next God of War.
Yeah, the one.
Apparently it's set in Asia.
No, because
Where is it gonna be
if you
set in?
saw the secret ending of the first Game of War,
The Game of War.
The Game of
God of War, Jesus Christ.
Game of War, everyone.
Yeah. Kratos goes back to his house with his son, and then shit start go down. His house start falling apart. A lot of thunder, and as he walks out, you see a silhouette of a man, and then
So we're gonna have 2 games with Thor in it this year.
silhouette of a man, and he reveals his fucking like cape,
Hammer,
and
yeah.
then there's a hammer with thunder on it. So
That's again. Then they're going again
So,
for Norse
so,
mythology.
so Kratos has to kill.
Kratos has to kill Thor.
Oh yeah, Thor wasn't in the God of War 4, right?
No.
He wasn't. He didn't.
It was first Greek mythology. Now they're going with like Norse
Norse.
mythology.
Mm.
Then they're gonna.
He killed
Then he's
fucking
gonna kill
Zeus,
everyone
too.
in the Norse mythology. Then he's gonna kill everyone
Yeah.
in the fucking. That's pretty funny though. That's really cool.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Uh,
Should we predict since TGA is coming up on Friday? I mean, we're filming this before Christmas, basically. So
wait, when did God of War came out? Was it last year, right?
yeah, it was last year.
Okay, I think this year, unpopular opinion, a lot of people's gonna hate it, but Red Dead Redemption will win best game of the year.
It shouldn't.
Yeah, I know. I also.
Okay,
say
so
it should.
are we doing predictions now?
No.
No, just
Okay,
say.
we're kind of predicting right now. Okay, okay.
My opinions are no.
Fine.
If you want, we can record a second podcast to release today. If you want to edit it. So.
Nah.
Okay, we're not doing predictions. Best game direction. Just saying. That's Stranding.
Yeah, of
That's
course it
gonna
is,
win.
because the Game Awards also does suck Kojima's dick. A little bit.
But
a little bit it does.
he is pretty good.
He is, but I mean,
He is pretty good.
Best sleeper game of the year was Just Dance.
Just Dance
700.
709.
Are they still making games?
Yeah, every year they have. It's a seasonal release now.
Huh. What I think about this seasonal this every year game, like again 2K something.
Yeah.
Like NBA also fucked up. NBA 2K. It's the most popular basketball game because it's like
Well, the
basically
only other one is NBA Live, right?
Yeah.
NBA Live from EA, but
Yeah.
nobody plays because everyone likes 2K. They fucked up again. I saw the Steam reviews. Pretty low. The thing that I like about Tekken 7, the game released 2015 on the
Mhm.
arcades, but then it got released in the West in 2017. So basically, it's gonna come to their 3rd year soon, and they're basically just doing season passes, and that's how I think you can keep a game alive, by just adding season passes.
But then you have to pay for it.
I mean,
Yeah, but
I mean,
it's
it's
better,
better.
than paying for like $60
For a
or
full new game.
euros for a full game that actually behaves like the last game, just with new characters and new
Yeah.
models.
And so just have one game and just put more DLCs, more stuff on it, and that's how you keep a game alive, in my opinion.
I think so as
But I
well.
also agree what you said. I mean, that's a good idea. That's how also other companies do it. That's a very good thing. But that's my opinion.
CD
how,
Projekt are doing that now as well, actually.
Hmm?
CD Projekt are doing that now as well, actually.
Well, to be honest,
With the 2 development teams.
hmm
So they have a team on Cyberpunk and they have a team on something else, and they also have a team for Gwent too.
for Gwent.
Yeah, they
Oh.
have a dedicated team for Gwent. Okay, should we call it a day?
Should we call it?
Yeah.
Let's say.
Cool.
I just want to say to every one of you, thank you for watching our podcast.
Have a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And a Happy New Year.
And if you are watching this on Christmas and now you don't have anything to watch, the True Geordie also releases a podcast every Christmas, so go check out his channel.
Why? He should be the one who's like shouting us out, not us shouting out.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you want some more company on Christmas Day, True Geordie also has a podcast out today.
Don't.
He's my favorite YouTuber.
Yeah.
Let's end it.
Fuck him.
Wait. Best YouTube drama of the year when True Geordie admitted on his,
The fucking dildo.
in his DMs that he likes to take dildos up
that's
his
a
ass.
video you actually should watch.
Yeah.
Also, follow us on all our shit.
Yeah.
Instagram.
We're on TikTok now as well.
Yeah. If I can link it, that would be cool. I don't know if I'm gonna,
Oh,
if I can do it. Also, follow the podcast on Spotify.
Yep.
Subscribe to us on YouTube and
Send us money on PayPal.
bye.
Bye. It's still recording, you fucking idiot.